I told my wife, if you go to our beach house with him, we're done. She went. I was already there, waiting with his wife, kids, and family. She said it so casually. I'm heading to the coast house with Derek this weekend. Like Derek was just some coworker and not the guy I'd watched her flirt with at every company barbecue for the past 6 months. I didn't even look up from my laptop. If you go to our beach house with him, I said quietly, we're done. She laughed. Actually laughed. You don't mean that. It's just a work trip. I meant every word. When she grabbed her keys and walked out that Friday morning, she thought she called my bluff. What she didn't know was that I'd already seen the calendar invite on her unlocked iPad. Coastal getaway. Derek plus me. Same weekend, she told me to take some time for myself. So I did. I packed a bag and made some calls. First, I called Derek's wife, Amanda. She listened without saying a word for almost 10 minutes, then quietly said, I'll be there. Next, I called Derek's parents. His mom said, we always had a feeling we'll come. Then I called the property manager, the same woman who helped us buy that house 15 years ago. I doubled her weekend rate and asked her to prepare the house for unexpected family guests. I also did something else. I replaced the framed wedding photo in the hallway with something special, a zoomed-in print of our prenup signature page, specifically the section about property reassignment in cases of infidelity. My wife never read the fine print. Nobody ever does. That Friday evening at 6:08 p.m., she posted a photo to her Instagram story. Her toes in the sand, expensive wine in hand, sunset in the background, and in the window's reflection, Derek, shirtless, holding another glass. She had no idea what was coming. At 6:42 p.m., gravel crunched in the driveway. She probably thought it was a delivery. Instead, when she opened the door, Amanda stood there with their 2 kids and Derek's parents behind them. Is this the Winston property? Amanda asked calmly. My wife stammered, this is my house. Amanda smiled sadly. Not for much longer, I suppose. That's when Derek walked in from the deck and froze. His face went completely white. Hi, honey, Amanda said. I assume we'll be staying in the guest cottage? Then my car pulled up. I walked in carrying a duffel bag, waved at the kids, and looked around like I was inspecting a hotel. Evening, everyone. Hope you don't mind. I figured since everyone was heading this way, I'd coordinate. My wife couldn't speak. I'd invited them all. That night, I made everyone dinner. Grilled salmon. Her recipe. We all sat together at the table. My wife, Derek, his wife, his kids, his parents, and me. Derek's mom broke the silence. So, how long have you two been involved? Nobody left the table. Nobody could, because leaving would be admitting everything. For 3 days, we all stayed in that house together. I served meals. Derek's wife asked pointed questions. His parents watched in disappointed silence. My wife and Derek slept in separate rooms, exiled in their own betrayal. On the final morning, I handed my wife her packed suitcase on the porch. I'm staying here, I said. You made your choice at our beach house, so now it's yours. The deed, the bills, everything. It's all in your name now. She looked confused. You're giving me the house? No, I said calmly. I'm giving you exactly what you wanted. You just have to live with what you did to get it. As I walked back inside, I saw the realtor's car pulling up to plant a for sale sign in the sand. She got the house, but she'd be selling it alone. With nothing but the memory of the weekend, everyone watched her world collapse.